Hello and welcome to our next tutorial on electric current. Okay, in this tutorial we are going to discuss more about Ohm's law. Now remember, from our earlier discussion we derived that V is equal to I multiplied by R, where I is the current flow and V is the potential difference. So we can write like this: I equal to V divided by R. Now let us take a quick look into our water level diagram. If you see this in the column A, if I take this largest column and if I make it fixed, that means this level of water level remains fixed, and the water level in the column B also remains fixed. Okay, that means the difference in water level between A and B remains fixed. Then the flow of water will depend on the cross section of the pipe, the cross section of the path which is connecting between A and B. So when the water level of A remains fixed, water level of B remains fixed, that means the difference in water level between A and B remains fixed, then flow of water will depend upon the cross section. So if the cross section is bigger, the water flow will be higher, rate of water flow will be higher. If the cross section becomes smaller, the rate of flow of water will be less. So this path between the tube, the connecting path between A and B decides, the cross section of it decides how fast the water will flow. In a similar manner, we can see here from this relationship I equal to V by R. Suppose you make the V, that is potential difference, fixed. You make the potential difference fixed. The concentration of electron between the two charged bodies, if it remains fixed, then the flow of current I will depend upon the value of R. So if R increases, that means if the resistance increases, you can increase the resistance by changing the temperature, okay, or resistance will vary from metal to metal, from conductor to conductor. So if potential difference remains the same, if we increase the value of R, then the value of I will decrease. That means, or if R decreases, that means if the resistance decreases, then current flow will increase. Very simple. If there is less resistance, then the current will flow very fast. Okay. So if R decreases, I will increase. If R increases, I will decrease. So now here I can see a inverse relationship. There is a inverse between potential difference and I. It was a direct relationship. If one increases, the other increases. Here it is a inverse. If R increases, I decreases. If R decreases, I increases. This is called inverse relationship. Now talk a little bit more about R, that is resistance. Now we saw that V equal to I into R, therefore R equal to V by I. Now we are going to find out what is the unit of R. Okay. Now unit of V is volt. We know that. We also know that unit of I, that is current flow, is ampere. Therefore the unit of R should be volt divided by ampere, which we call as ohm. So we learned one more new term called ohm, OHM. This is a unit of resistance, also called SI unit of resistance. So let me take out a small area. So unit, or rather SI unit of resistance, is called ohm.